I am at 2012 Nottingham Parkway in Avon. This is the Avonbury Lakes residence. We've got an elder individual who just needs help cleaning some stuff up. She wants some things removed, some things just trimmed up to kind of clean things up and simplify it. She's kind of leaving that up to us. What I would like to do here is, we've got a lot of thistle, so 2 weeks prior, get all this sprayed. This rhodie can come out, and then any of these hostas here that are hanging over the driveway, let's remove this strip. We'll clean this up. We can cut the grasses down for the season. All these weeds can get treated and pulled. Do a light trim on the burning bush. This guy here, we can cut him way back. Get him off the driveway, get him away from the handle and the steps. We can really bring him back quite a bit. Trim this guy up, get these thistles out of here. We can cut all these down for the season. We can trim these barberries way back. Clean all this out for her. We can trim all this off. We want to get this really down to size. We'll clean out all the weeds here. We've got thistle, we've got morning glory, all that needs to be pulled. We've got a spirea. This can get cut way back. The grasses we can leave for now, but let's get all the weeds out for her. This elderberry here, she does not want us to do anything with. This was her son's, and her son is currently on his deathbed, so we're not going to touch it. If anything, these little scraggly things here, those can get cut back. That's a weed. But we can clean up any of these dead branches. We can cut those back. Check this area for any weeds, but we'll leave these grasses. We've got a weed tree here. We'll get these grasses out of here. Anything juniper-wise hanging over the edge, we can string trim back or clip it back. We'll get the weeds out of here. We can cut that down for the season, cut that down for the season. And then she mentioned the ground cover here. That she would like to have removed. So pretty much anything in this pod here, we're going to rip out. The grasses, let's simplify these a little bit. So we've got 3 separate pods of grass. Remove any excess, but this can come out. The little pink flowers, if it's possible to transplant those, we want to keep those for her. But this can come out. Shape this guy up, shape that guy up. We'll take this part out. We can trim this yew up so it looks decent. And then this grass here, we'll remove that. Get the weeds. All this milkweed, that can get pulled out. We'll get this grass here. Get the weeds. All this grass can come out. Let's see. This yew we can trim back. We can pull that out. We'll clean out the patio for her. Cut this guy back so we're not interfering with the patio. This we can remove. We'll clean the weeds out of this. Clean this out. That can get cut down for the season, but this ground cover we need to remove. Hydrangeas, they're probably getting choked out. We'll leave those. Let's see. Over here, this can all get removed. We'll trim up the yew. This grass can be cleaned out. It looks like the HOA landscaper just tried to edge something. This can get removed. And then let's take out some of these grasses. We've got a lot here. This pod can stay, but so this guy here, I like the way he looks. If we're able to just get maybe a couple separate little pods of grasses like that through here, let's do that, and then we'll just remove the rest. So do with that the best you can. Pull out the weeds, pull out the grass here. All this can be removed. All this can be removed. We've got roses here if we can keep those and just trim them up. But everything back there, that's a deutzia back there. It's kind of hard to see. We've got 2 deutzias back there. Those can stay, but the ground cover, the weeds, that can come out. She mentioned 2 really large shrubs. I'm guessing maybe these 2. This burning bush we can trim back quite a bit. This ground cover, take all this out. All of this can come out. These look like elderberries too. Let me think here. She wanted these removed, but I'm going to ask her about it because these are elderberries that I'm guessing her son planted. This guy can come out. Any weeds can come out. And then I'm going to ask her about these as well. If anything, we can probably just cut them in like half. We've got a maple tree growing in here that we can take out. All this can get cleaned up. I'm going to ask her about these, and then I'll indicate it in the quote what we're doing with this. But make sure we're cleaning all this out. All this can be removed. Clean it out for her. This bed looks okay. That's the community bed, so we don't need to do anything. The milkweed can come out. This'll trim this guy way back. All this milkweed, that can come out. We'll downsize the black-eyed Susans just to a smaller pod. Trim all this up. Take that out. And then some of these grass, we got to take a majority of this grass out. This is just getting crazy. This section here, just remove it. And then if we can maybe get just like 3 pods of grass so it looks a little bit more aesthetic, and then just take the rest of it out. Make sure we're getting sticks out of here, and yeah, do with this the best you can. That's a lot of grass, but that's it.